game is coming to you live from New Orleans, Louisiana. We're just past the halfway point of tonight's game. Looks like it should be a great battle between two very well-prepared teams. So thanks for joining us as the Jaguars square off against the Saints. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Scobie will be kicking off.
The Jaguars will be kicking off to start the game. Bush back to return.
This one is handled by Bush. Bush has a nice return, taking it back to the 33. Ball on their own 33.
Will start the drive at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Number 12 comes in motion. Might have been early movement up front.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. Number 73.
Evans was flagged for the false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
So after the penalty, it's now 1st and 15. The Jaguars come out in a dime package.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. Number 73.
Evans moved a little early there.
Yeah, the rule for the offensive line is once you put your hand down, you can't move until the ball snaps.
Ball on their own 23. The Jaguars come out in a dime package. Pressure coming. Steps up into the pocket. Going long. He's there for the catch. Mathis is there for the tackle at the 28. Did his job, found the single coverage, and delivers a perfect pass. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go now. Keep it up.
They line up in the I formation with a counterplay. This one will be spotted at the 25.
Running the ball consistently is the first step in creating a balanced attack.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Regular. Come on.
Breeze with a man in motion. Throwing. Nelson is there for the tackle at the 21. Johnson picks up about 4 yards on that play, so they'll be looking at 3rd down. To get the 1st down, they have to reach the 18-yard line. McAllister, the lone back, with a counterplay. Spicer got very good penetration there. The offense stalls, but they do have a chance to put 3 points on the board. Here we go. This will take the lead. And the kick sails wide. Well, John, we've looked forward to this all week long. One of the top running backs in the league against one of the most dominant defensive units.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to it. It's the old strength versus strength thing. This defense has a great front four and good team speed. This can be a heck of a game.
The Saints come out in a nickel package. Brings it down, looking to run. And he's down at the 38-yard line. 2nd and short upcoming after that great run.
Well, the thing is, you have to put speed out there when you've got a quarterback who will take off on you. Speed on defense helps cut down the running lanes, keeping him contained in the backfield. Then if he does run, you have enough speed to catch him.
The Saints line up in a 4-3. It's the toss to the left. Number 58 is there for the tackle at the 37.
When you get penetration like that, it's very hard for the offense to get positive yardage.
3rd and 3.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
On the 10. Check it.
New Orleans using 3 linebackers. to the halfback. Powering through. Charles Grant stops him short of the marker, showing a lot of strength breaking that tackle.
That was a great effort because he avoided taking a big hit and he got a first down out of it.
1st and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Be careful. Let's go, man.
The backs are lined up in an I.
So we gonna take it. Hey, watch the ball. Let's turn it up, B.
With the counter play, Smith comes up to make the play at the 41-yard line. Number 32. It's the call on the counter. Short gain, about a yard. So it's 2nd and 10.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Williams lines up in a 4-3. With the pass, drops the interception. Williams was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Davis was there on the cover.
On the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Go make a play.
The Saints come out in a nickel package. Gerard with a man in motion. Gives this one a ride to the left. Going long, but he couldn't find his man downfield, and now they'll face a 4th down. So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Number 3 will come in now to punt it away. Bush is the deep return man. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 11-yard line.
Two minutes left in the quarter.
Start the drive at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10.
Everything you got.
They line up in the I formation. Pass play here on 1st down. They'll take off. Breeze with the dive. Great run there to bring up 2nd and short.
That was a gutsy play by the quarterback to get that kind of yardage on 1st down.
Ball on their own 20.
Let's go. Here we go, baby.
Only one man in the backfield.
Not today. We're talking about Breeze.
Rolling right, under pressure, throws it. Broken up. Good push by the defensive line, forcing the incomplete pass.
He hung in there, but he didn't really have the time that he needed to make the play. The quarterback has to know who his outlet guy is and get the ball to him when he feels that pressure coming.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
What's the hard count? Hold it, baby.
Jacksonville using 3 linebackers. On the carry. Fakes the handoff. Deep throw. He made the catch. A solid tackle in the open field by Williams.
You have to play him physically off the line. Bump him off his route, jam him, stuff like that. Because I'll tell you this, if you give him a free release and he can get behind you, he can do some real damage.
34-yard line.
Come on. Over swing right.
Jacksonville lines up in a 4-3. Looking to run it here. Pulls him over. Stroud is there for the tackle at the 25-yard line. McAllister running hard, going right through the arm tackles. 2nd and a deuce.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Let's run, man. Shotgun. Shotgun. Ain't no thing.
The Jaguars come out in a dime package. With the throw, Kerry Cousins has it. The alert cornerback gets the interception.
He has a way of becoming a receiver. He just shadows so well.
So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 47. The Saints line up in a 4-3. He hands it off. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. They're trying to find some room in the middle, but there was no place to go.
He brought some extra guys up on the run blitz. They got penetration, and they shut the play down.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
New Orleans goes with a 4-man front. He gets the carry. Fujita comes up to make the play at the 45. Number 32 takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. To convert on this third down, they have to get it to the 37.
I'm coming through, baby. Get it, son.
The Saints come out on a nickel package. Drops back with the throw. He can't bring it down inbounds.
You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of so many things. Where the first down marker is, where the defenders are, and where the sideline is as you stretch out to make that catch.
Williams was his intended target. He'll get ready for his second punt of the game. And he waves for the fair catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Watch your eyes. Watch screen.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Blitz is coming. Will take off. Hayward is there on the stop at the 25. Pretty good coverage downfield, so he decided to pack it in with a handful of process.
And that's just the kind of thing he'll do. He's very good at creating opportunities with his legs.
At the end of one, the game is scoreless.
At the end of the first
And
quarter,
we're ready to start the second quarter.
At 0. The teams are ready for the second quarter.
Second and 5.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Hey, let's go one deep. Bring it up. Bring it up.
Jacksonville goes with a four-man front. Stepping up, throws it, and he makes the grab. Peterson comes up to make the play at the 35-yard line. Johnny has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
And that makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
First and 10.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Get it up. Strong, two back.
Jacksonville comes out in a 4-3.
There we go. We're talking about
Game off to the tailback. Stiff arm to the ground. Henderson is there on the stop at the 44.
A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. But the ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
It's second down and 1 to
Ball
go.
on the 44-yard line.
First left.
The Jaguars come out in a 4-3. They'll bring the blitz. Throws it. Williams comes up to make the play at the 50-yard line. That little dump-off will move the chains.
I'll tell you, this guy is known as one of the most accurate quarterbacks around. And part of that is because he makes a lot of passes like these. They're almost like long handoffs.
One back. Do something.
The Jaguars with a four-man front.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Go make a play.
A little misdirection. Hayward is there on the stop at the 46-yard line.
The defense held their positions and didn't let him get very far.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Let's turn it
The Jaguars line up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Smith is there for the tackle. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Clear. Let's go.
Jacksonville goes with a four-man front.
Get it, son. Let's go. Be good.
Hands it off. Darius comes up to make the play at the 31. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Second and 4 coming up here.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Let's do our thing.
Breeze back in the shotgun. McAllister moves in motion. Drops back. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Hayward is there on the stop. Third and short upcoming after the short game.
It'll be interesting to see what kind of play they run to convert for this first down. It's a type of situation where you could drop back and throw, or you could just decide to run it right at him.
The 27-yard line is the spot they'll have to get it to convert on this third down play. Jacksonville comes out in their nickel package. Looks to the end zone. Incomplete. Nelson had the coverage on the play.
The intended receiver on the play.
Number 8 will put them in the lead if he makes this. The kick sails through the uprights.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
Sends it sailing. From the 3-yard line. Northville has a nice return, taking it back to the 33. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
The drive at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10.
All on us, y'all.
New Orleans using 3 linebackers. So the quarterback runs with it and ends up going nowhere.
2 on the play.
Two-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
We're coming to the right. Hey, let's go.
The Saints with a 4-man front going to the right. Simmons is there on the stop at the 31. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark here in the first half.
On the 31-yard line.
Contain them. Let's turn it up, D. Hey, let's go.
A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter. Drops back with the throw, and he hits his target. John, he'll be well short of the first down.
Now here's the thing. The defense had all the guys covered who were beyond the marker. So it was up to the short man to make something happen after the catch, and he just couldn't do it.
He's trying to pin them back as far as possible as he lines up for his 3rd punt. From the 17-yard line. And he steps out of bounds at the 17-yard line.
The Saints will start the drive at the 17-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Jacksonville using 3 linebackers. Hand it off. Smith comes up to make the play at the 20-yard line.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest. The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
Stop that motor. Clear. Clear.
The Jaguars come out in a nickel package. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. It looks like it's going to be an interference call. The only question is
Pass interference
against whom?
on the defense. Number 27,
So he
down.
pays for his aggressiveness.
Yeah, the defender has to be careful to make sure he plays the ball rather than the receiver.
1st and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. X. Here we go.
Jacksonville lines up in a 4-3. Stepping up, gets rid of it. The wide receiver has it. Williams comes up to make the play at the 48-yard line.
Drew Brees is one of those guys who plays with a little chip on his shoulder.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go. All day, baby. Come on. Stay focused now.
Jacksonville comes out in a 4-3. Throwing. They'll spot this one at the 32. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. So they get 2 first downs on their last 2 plays.
And they're getting it done by seeing the whole field and taking what the defense gives them.
1st and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Brees stops the clock there.
Timeout.
Just over a minute still to go.
On the 32-yard line.
All right, now. Deuce.
The Jaguars come out in a nickel package. Johnson in motion. A little misdirection. is there for the tackle at the 16-yard line. The veteran with a good game.
He's taken his share of licks over the years. It hasn't stopped him from busting off long gainers like that every now and then.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
All right, here we go. Let's turn it up, D.
Jacksonville comes out in their nickel package. Throwing. He hits his receiver.
I like the quick decision by the quarterback. The defense didn't have time to react.
Gain of 9 on the play. Seven yards to go for the touchdown.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
Hold the look. Shotgun. Shotgun. Hey, let's go 1 deep.
They'll go from the shotgun. Breeze with a man in motion. To the end zone. And he can't hang on. Johnson just had 6 points bounce off his hands.
He ran the perfect route, but when it came time to catch the ball, imperfection set in.
3rd and 1. Ball on the 7-yard line.
This is it.
The Jaguars come out in a nickel package. Campbell comes in motion. Going for the first on short yardage with the throw. Knocked down at the line. That short pass on 3rd down fails.
Receiver on the play.
He shouldn't have any problems with this attempt. Number 8 hangs it right through and adds another 3 to their total.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
Number 7 is just about ready to kick this one away. Going with the squib kick. This one is fielded by Northcutt. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out as the offense comes out onto the field again.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Watch the slip now. Here it comes.
The defense lines up in the nickel.
Hey, watch that screen.
With the pass, incomplete. And this should be the last play of the half.
44-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
The Jaguars line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Gets the pass off, gets his hand on it. And they were each jockeying for position while that one was in the air. Let's get the call. David interferes with the receiver.
I think the defender was beating him. He just decided to grab hold of the receiver.
Scobie comes into the game to try the field goal. The kick is long enough and good. At the end of 2, the score is 6-3. Saints.
6. The Jaguars. 3. We're ready to begin the 3rd quarter of play.
Number 7 in to kick this one off.
Start the second half. Northcutt back to return.
From the 4-yard line. Jacksonville is trying to take the lead on this drive as they take over. Ball on their own 28.
Start the drive at the 28-yard line. First and 10.
Stay soft, man.
New Orleans lines up in a 4-3.
Let's go.
With the pass, Brian Simmons has it. Beautiful interception by Simmons.
Yeah, he was back there watching the quarterback the whole way. And he just beat the receiver to the ball.
After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 27-yard line. Jacksonville comes out in a 4-3.
Get it up.
Gets the pass off. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering a catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
Second and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Jacksonville goes with a four-man front. Johnson comes in motion.
Let's turn it up.
With the counterplay. Spins away from the tackle. The back breaks free. The 10. And he gets in there. Touchdown.
He gets a great block right here to spring him for the touchdown. I'll tell you, he takes the defender right out of his shoes that time.
Extra-point attempt is good. So the short drive is capped off with a touchdown.
They did a good job of getting into the end zone. Sometimes when you
Kick off.
New Orleans is lined up for the kickoff. North
Booming
back
kick
deep to
downfield. From the 3-yard line. In the last series, they forced a bad pass and got the interception.
On the return.
So they have first and 10 here.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby. Keep the throttle down. Let's go now. Get some slack going. Don't make a play.
With the throw, the 30, and it's caught. David is there on the stop at the 43-yard line. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chains. Ball on their own 43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Keep moving. All on us, y'all.
The Saints come out in a nickel package. Great fake. He's going to run it. Brian Simmons stopped him for his third tackle so far. They come up just short. It'll be second down.
You know, the quarterback dropped back to pass, didn't see anyone open. They just took off running.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Throw right.
The Saints line up in a 4-3. Down he goes.
Switching to a 3-step drop might be a pretty good idea. He has to find a way to get that ball out of there a little more quickly.
Third and 7.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Yeah, it's on. Hey, watch that screen. Danny.
Hand it off to the fullback. Fakes the handoff. With the throw. Almost picked off. Williams was the intended receiver on that play.
Williams,
McKenzie with the coverage.
On the play.
Number 3 comes into the game for the punt. Bush lines up deep for the punt return. He signals for a fair catch. Ball on their own 20.
Get it up. Let's hard count. Here we go. Watch your man.
Jacksonville using 3 linebackers. They give it to the halfback. Peters is there for the tackle.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
1-yard gain on that play. So it's second and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go. This up. One back.
McAllister, the lone back, little misdirection. Peterson is there on the stop at the 18-yard line.
The blockers had a tough time engaging their block. The back had defenders on him before he could even get going.
Here is a third and long
Ball
situation.
on the 18-yard line.
I can do it, baby. Watch each other back. They ain't getting nothing.
Bush, the lone back. Throws it. This pass is incomplete.
The defense dug in their cleats and held their ground on that series of downs.
On the play.
Number 7 is ready to punt this one away. Northcutt sets up, waiting for the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
This is where you want to respond quickly, or this could turn into a battle for field position.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line. First and 10.
You turning it up. Let's go now. Stay at home.
New Orleans using 3 linebackers. Going the counterplay. Bullocks comes up to make the play at the 48.
A successful running attack requires good blocking up front to be effective.
Second and about 1.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Let's go, D. Show low. Show low. It's on.
It's a blitz. Gets the pass off the 40. They're going to spot this one at the 39-yard line. That blitz exploited for a first down.
Yeah, the quarterback did a heck of a job to read what the defense was doing and find the right guy.
First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Strong. Two backers. There we go.
Jones moves in motion. He hands it off. Nice play fake with the throw. Ooh, nearly picks off. Wilford was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen.
Number 32 in the backfield. Hands it off. Smith comes up to make the play at the 31.
You can't have a good running attack without blocking. But blocking alone won't get you what you need. You got to have a back who can find the holes when they're there.
On third down, they have to get it to the 29-yard line for a first down. The Saints line up in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Play action. Throws it. The wide receiver has it. Charles Grant tackles him, and they won't get the first. So they're able to get the field goal kicker in a little better position. A field goal here brings them within a touchdown. The kick sails through. It's good. So after the field goal, the score is 13-6. Saints. Scobie will be kicking off.
With a kickoff. Bush back deep to return.
From the 2-yard line. The defense forced a punt the last time after 3 plays. Ball on their own 33.
33-yard line. First and 10.
Don't stop that motor. Come on. One back.
Only one man in the backfield. With a counter play. Runs through the tackle. Nelson comes up to make the play.
He just overran the play. Watch it right here. He's lunging. He's off balance. The ball carrier breaks free, and he picks up the first down.
They'll pass on first down. Great play to knife in there for the sack. Clearly, the offensive line is having a lot of trouble getting it together.
You have to be able to protect the quarterback in that type of situation. It's going to take a little longer to find the open man or the hole in the zone. You got to find a way to give him that extra time that he needs.
The Jaguars come out in a 4-3. Johnson, the man in motion. He gets the carry. Thomas is there for the tackle at the 48-yard line. Deuce McAllister has just gone over the century mark. Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
So we're going to take it.
Jacksonville comes out in their nickel package. Dropping back. Gets the pass off, and the catch is made. And it's good for a first down.
First down on the play. First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Jacksonville lines up in a 4-3. At the end of 3, the score is 13-6. Saints.
At the end of the third quarter, the score is New Orleans.
And we'll start the fourth quarter.
Jacksonville 6. The fourth quarter is a
So they have first and 10 here.
10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
All on us, y'all.
The Jaguars line up in a 4-3. Going to the air on first down. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. The short pass falling to the turf, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
No, one. Let's run, man. From the start.
McAllister, the lone setback, gets the call. Thomas comes up to make the play.
I'm impressed with their running game. It's a big part of their offense, and they've done a great job taking advantage of blocking up front.
On third down, they have to get it to the 30 for a first.
35-yard line.
What's the hard count? Shotgun. Bring it up.
Breeze scans the defense from the gun. Drops back with the throw. This one falls incomplete. New Orleans comes up short on third down again. Number 8 will have to get a lot of leg into this one. It had the distance, but it sailed right. After the missed field goal, they're set to go on offense at the 42.
Here we go, baby. Yeah, go. Watch the snap down.
New Orleans comes out in their nickel package. They'll pass on first down. He'll keep it. The 40. Kenzie comes up to make the play at the 34-yard line.
Hey, if you can keep running the ball in the fourth quarter as you're playing catch-up, that's an advantage that you have over the defense because it keeps them off balance.
Let's go.
Gives the ball off. Pushes off. The 20. Harper is there for the tackle at the 17. That was the perfect call against the blitz.
Yeah, and the way to calm down a pass rush always has been to run right at him. That time, they ran right past him.
First and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Solo. There we go.
And the fans finally get to see their red zone offense. Tucks it away. Bullock is there on the stop at the 13. Number 32 busted through for a few tough yards. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. Good shoot.
The Saints line up in a 4-3. Kenzie is there for the tackle at the 9. Number 32 rumbles forward for a gain of 4. The 7-yard line is where they have to go on this third down play.
Let's go. I'm talking about bringing. I'm coming through, baby.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Jacksonville has 6 failed third down attempts, John.
Well, they're not making the plays when they really need to. They need someone to step up and get this team going.
4th and 4.
Watch your eyes.
Well, if the defense can stop him one more time, they'll get it back. Protected well.
Look here, this is not what a quarterback is supposed to do on 4th down. It's your last shot. You're going for it. At least throw it up there and give your guy a shot. A sack is definitely not what you're looking for here.
He gets the carry. Stroud is there on the stop. At the 15, Dallas battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. It's 2nd down and 8 to go.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Watch out. I can do it, baby. Hey, let's go.
The Jaguars come out on a 4-3. Off to the tailback. Can't bring him down. Williams is there for the tackle at the 18. 2-yard gain. Third and 5.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Come on.
Jacksonville lines up in a 4-3.
Get it, son. Let's go. Be physical. Hey, watch that screen.
Hand it off. Thomas stops him short of the marker. They played it safe, stayed on the ground, nothing doing. So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. And he signals for the fair catch.
Well, it's crunch time now. This might be their last chance, so they have to stay focused, be efficient, and get the ball into the end zone.
Ball on their own 33.
Start the drive at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10.
Come on. What's the hard count?
They'll pass on 1st down. Going for the deep man. No completion there. Time is working against them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the air, but it might be a little too late.
Second and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
The Saints come out in a nickel package. With the pass, McKenzie is there for the tackle. The quarterback is calling them back to the line of scrimmage.
We turning it up. We're talking about brilliant. Hey, let's go.
Throws it. Rodney Poole has it. Bullocks makes the 4th quarter interception. The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
Watch your eyes.
Out of the I formation. On the ground. They're going to spot this one at the 44. He wraps up the ball carrier, and his tackle total is now 4.
He's one of those guys who can put up 100 yards week in and week out. This has been just another day at the office for him.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Let's go, G. Let's go. Hey, watch the screen. Let's turn it up.
The Jaguars, with a 4-man front, receives the handoff. Darius comes up to make the play at the 40.
You know that the guys up front love to run block. All offensive linemen do. Just out-muscle the guy right in front of you. They've done a pretty good job of creating seams and holes for the backs in this one.
Jacksonville goes with a 4-man front. Hand it off. Peterson is there for the tackle at the 33.
That's a good job of separating out of the defensive lineman. They created a crack, he saw it, and made his move.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Will. Watch the play.
The Jaguars line up in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back. Nelson is there on the stop at the 21. It's another running play, and they'll pick up another first down.
Hey, when things are clicking like this, you just want to keep going for as long as you can.
Let's see what they can do in the red zone.
Danny, let's go. Come on.
No need for anything else but taking a knee here to finish this one out. He'll take a knee.
Showtime, baby. Good shoot. Let's do our thing. Watch out. Let's go. Watch the snap, man. Watch the play. What else big time? Nothing. They don't get nothing. Hey, watch the screen. Let's run, man. Get some slack going. Come on.
And there's the kneel down by the quarterback.
So we gonna take it. All day, baby. Come on. Keep it in front of me.
Just the touchdown separated these two teams today. Not much offense was generated on either side.
Jacksonville 6.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.